The reason that you haven't had any videos, I was really regular with videos, but about 2 months ago we decided that we were going to move from Auckland on North Island to Christchurch on South Island. The reasons for moving are threefold. Number one, our grandson is moving to Australia, obviously with the daughter and son-in-law, so there's no reason to be in Auckland. Number two, I'm fairly anti-establishment, and Auckland is always where all the control is because it's the biggest populated city. Three, we want to be off-grid. I have another channel for prepping, and we want to be completely off-grid, self-reliant. So we're going to move down. We've been looking at farms, and basically our only reliance on establishment will be medical. Other than that, and even then, only to a degree. So so what happened is 2 months ago this all jumped ahead because we spoke to some estate agents or real estate agents, and they all said to us that the best time to market would be end of November or end of January, and they said to us, don't miss November. So we've been packing up a 5-bedroom house, and as you know, I have too many interests, so there's lots of different things and toys and all the rest. So we've been packing now. We've really packed most of it. We've got a storage unit, so there's nothing here. It's all nice and neat and tidy. Quite difficult to work when half your stuff is packed and half isn't. But anyway, we went down to Christchurch. We found some farms on one of the local sites called Trade Me. We flew down and we went and looked at. We saw a lot of farms, probably 14 farms in 4 days. Anyway, there was nothing we particularly liked. There was one we liked, and then when we had the house inspected, the walls were all wet, so we left that one. Then we found one farm we really liked with a huge forest. The other farm was okay, but it was very close to a river. So I flew down for the day to go and look at the two farms. It poured with rain from before we left, and it poured with rain the entire day. In retrospect, it's quite good because then you can see if anything's leaking and if there's any issues. So the first farm we went to was the farm on the river. Very nice. Doesn't have enough accommodation, and it doesn't have a workshop. We really need a workshop for some of the projects I'm busy with, and I'm not unpacking and packing and moving cars to get to the workshop, so that didn't work. Although the river was very nice, and there were other aspects which were nice, but anyway, so we decided no. I phoned Gloria and we decided no, we'll leave it. So we went to the second farm. The second farm was amazing, just to put it mildly. The forest was really appealing. There were 6 different types of trees. The forest was 60,000 square meters, so probably 6 hectares, 7 hectares of farm, of trees at least, of forest. And in the wet season, there's a little stream at the back, which is lovely. So I got there with the real estate agent. I met the owners. We first walked the farm, and in New Zealand, as I've mentioned many times before, it rains a hell of a lot. So I brought gumboots with me, and we just went down and explored. And as you see, the first part of the forest is pine, and then it becomes gum, and it's got eucalyptus. The farmer built this road down to the back of the farm, quite steep. He uses a side-by-side Polaris most of the time, and in the valley you've got the stream. Anyway, we really liked it, and when we got back, Gloria and I discussed it over and over because our house isn't sold yet, and we decided to put an offer in on the farm. It was quite stressful, and eventually our offer was not accepted because we only want to move end of February, and they wanted somebody sooner, and also we've got to finish sell our house, so it's just backwards and forwards. Anyway, we're still looking. But that's why you haven't had any videos. We've really been running our feet off trying to get everything packed and ready and clean and touched up and painted, and there's a lot of work. Anyway, you should start getting videos again soon, and we'll be moving by the end of February, but we're back to normal. So thanks for the patience. Thanks for watching.